I actually saw this done on another Cobra. This isn't my original idea, but it was the guy that I bought the catted Bassani X-Pipe from, and he had a beautiful 2004 competition orange. The engine was unreal, all kinds of really nice quality parts underneath it. And one of the things I noticed is that he had the same billet flow 4-pulley idler kit that I have, except his looked a lot better. So I asked him what he did to make them look so good. Now this is how the pulley looks out of the box. It looks pretty good. It's like, ooh, that's, nice and shiny. I'd put that on my Cobra. That looks really nice. And it does look pretty decent. This is unpolished. And once you polish it, it looks like this. Big, big difference. And it looks so good underneath the engine bay like this when the hood is up. Trying to capture the light on it as much as possible. But it shines quite a bit. And to do this, it's extremely simple and very cheap. The pulley side is not cheap. The process to do this is you don't want to use mag aluminum polish from others. I'm pretty much done using that compared to this stuff. This is white diamond metal polish. You can buy this pretty much anywhere. I picked this up at AutoZone. They probably sell it at all the parts stores. They probably sell it at Walmart. It's on Amazon. It's everywhere. And when you buy this, it even says on the back of it, most likely all the liquid is going to be separated from the actual polishing compound. You'll see like a line where it'll be all liquid at the bottom and then white stuff on top, or vice versa. So you're going to want to shake the bottle a lot. It even says this on here that it will separate when it sits for a while. But I am going to go through and show you how to do this. It's super simple. So if you ever buy a idler kit like this for your Cobra and you want your pulleys to end up looking like this in the long run, I'll show you how to do that. I'm just using regular shop towels. You can use these or paper towels or anything like that, at least for this part of it. The next part, you're going to want to use a microfiber cloth. And a little bit goes a long ways. That's actually too much because it will drip onto the table and everywhere else. You don't need a whole lot. So you just want to basically just rub it on the metal. It's going to turn all black. All that stuff's going to come up like it always does when you polish metal. You just want to get all through this up into the corners. The 100 millimeter idlers are easy to do. The spaces in here are a lot bigger than the 92. The 92 is a little bit tougher to get into. You can actually use 2 fingers on this, but only 1 on the 92. It's too tight. That's what she said. But you just want to get on the upper part up here too, up next to, close to the hub. And you want to get the bottom part that you can see the most. Just basically just rub it all through this thing. And it's all going to turn black and get all over your fingers and all over everything else too. Then you want to take your microfiber cloth, use the side that has the longer microfibers on it. There's 2 sides to all of these. One is, this is the polishing side you want to use, at least that's what I've been doing. And the other side that has the longer fibers on it, you want to use that one to get all the residue off. And it will start to shine it a little bit. And it may actually work better the other way, but this is how I've been doing it. And it came out great, so I don't see any reason to start doing it a different way. And once you do this, it's going to kind of leave it a little bit foggy. I'm not sure how well you can see it. But that's when you swap over to this other side, and it will really bring out the shine a lot more. Great time for a neighbor to start using his chainsaw like I'm not trying to make a video or anything, you friggin' douchebag. Anyway, once you get this all polished up, that one spot I did, you can see how it shines. The camera and the light catches it every once in a while compared to the other ones which haven't been touched yet. And it just comes out really, really good. That's all it takes, guys. That's it. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish polishing this one. I'm going to go through, show you all the pulleys because this is the last one that I had to do. You can go over it twice as well. This is just one time. I'll probably go through and do each one of these twice. I'm going to use this one as my idler up by the supercharger pulley. So I want this one to come out really well compared to the other ones, which you really can't see as much, but I wanted them done anyway. And after I get done with the pulleys, I'm going to put this on the boiler exhaust and see if it shines up more than it did with the Mother's Mag aluminum polish, to see if it brings out the shine a little bit more, because I did wet sand the entire exhaust before putting it on. So I want to see if this helps improve that a little bit more. So I'm going to finish off this pulley, then I'll show you how all of them look at the end of it. So this is how the last one came out. I went over this one twice because I'm going to be using this one as the snub idler. So it'll be right up by the supercharger pulley. I think they all came out really good, but I went over this one twice, so it has I think it has a little bit more shine. Maybe you can't tell on camera, but it does look a little bit better, I think. This is how all the other three came out. These are the other two 100mm idlers. And the 92. And one more time, the snub idler. So now I'll go to the garage and see if I can get the same results as far as a better shine on the boiler exhaust, the part that you can see underneath the car. See if it comes out a little bit better than what it did with the Mother's Mag aluminum polish. This is what the exhaust system looks like after I did the polishing with the Mother's Mag aluminum polish. Not too many miles on the car since I had it put on, but I'm going to hit it with that diamond metal polish and see how it comes out with that. See if it improves it any more over how this currently looks now. And here's how it looks after hitting it with the white diamond metal polish with the buffing wheel that I have. I'm not sure how much it shows up on camera compared to before I did this, but I think it looks quite a bit better. Hopefully it's showing up. And I can't put a light under here because it distorts how it actually looks. It reflects off it too much. And I did the boiler tips as well. Those came out really well. I didn't hit it with a wheel, I just did that by hand, but it came out pretty good. But I think the pipes themselves definitely look much better than they did. So this stuff works on not just pulleys, apparently. Works on all kinds of cool stuff. And one more thing that I forgot to mention in some of the other videos is that I did get new Toyo R888Rs on the car. If you remember from the video that I did before when I first got the car and went over all the modifications already done to it, I pointed out that the R888s on it were dry rotted and were in really bad shape. So I got these R888Rs and I'm really happy with them. I think they're going to be an awesome tire for what I'm doing with this car. But one thing to remember, not a cold weather tire, not a wet weather tire at all. So hope you guys enjoyed the car polishing video. Here's the car real quick since I'm in the garage anyway. More videos coming up soon. Hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.